Comprised of two main islands, North Island and South Island, New Zealand is an incredible destination to discover. Packed with unforgettable landscapes, breathtaking scenery, and an unparalleled combination of Spanish mission-style buildings and vibrant Maori culture to hot pools and shipwrecks, the island nation has to be seen to be truly understood. We have a fun little fact towards the end for all the Lord of the Rings lovers out there, so don't forget to stay with us till the very end. New Zealand needs to be on your list if you're an adventure sports enthusiast, or even if you're just interested in trying them out. Bungee jumping, mountaineering, skydiving, paragliding, mountain biking, kayaking, canyoning, parachuting, caving, and ziplining. Let's just say that the list is endless regarding what outdoor activities you can get to in this far-flung destination. With that being said, let's get into our compilation of these must-see places. Stewart Island. Stewart Island is the third largest island of New Zealand, and it is found even further south than South Island. Most of the island is forested and undeveloped, with over 80% of the island set aside as the Rotorua National Park, giving you the chance to explore the wild side of New Zealand. Most of the pastimes on Stewart Island have to do with the outdoors, including hiking, camping, and bird watching. One of the most popular treks on Stewart Island is the Northwest Circuit, which can take several days to complete for even the fittest hikers. However, the trek offers spectacular views and access to amazing wildlife. Nelson. At the top of the South Island is Nelson, a spot known for having the greatest number of sunshine hours per year in all of New Zealand. This great climate and the fact that the city is surrounded by 3 national parks make Nelson a fantastic spot for outdoor recreation. There is also an emphasis on local agriculture and the area's wineries. Founders Park is an amazing spot in the city where you can dine on local farm-to-table cuisine and soak up the sunshine right in the heart of an urban area. You can even do a day trip to Abel Tasman National Park from Nelson using an early bus, which gives you just enough time to enjoy the park. Glacier Country. Glacier Country is found on the western coast of South Island, and its jewel is the Westland National Park. In the park, you'll have the chance to see the country's 2 most spectacular glaciers, Franz Josef Glacier and Fox Glacier. Franz Josef Glacier is one of the most accessible glaciers on the planet, meaning that you can actually walk up to the glacier and even through the glacier valley itself. Guided tours give you a closer look to the expanding glaciers, and you can relax after a day of hiking by soaking in the incredible glacier hot pools. Napier. In the sunny region of Hawke's Bay, Napier is famous for the gourmet food and Art Deco architecture. After a powerful earthquake destroyed the town in 1931, it was rebuilt in the Spanish Mission style and Art Deco design, for which Miami Beach is also famous. Today, fun things for visitors to do include taking a self-guided tour to view these buildings, some of which are embellished with Maori motifs, or spending time at Napier Beach. Along the Marine Parade seafront promenade lies the town's famous statue from Maori mythology called Paihia of the Reef. Napier is also a haven for foodies. Gourmet restaurants here specialize in using fresh produce from the region, and the town plays host to popular farmers' markets. Nearby attractions include hiking trails and the Gunad colony at Cape Kidnappers. Rotorua. Rotorua is a haven of geothermal New Zealand tourist attractions. It's also undoubtedly one of the best places to visit in New Zealand if you want to learn more about the vibrant Maori culture. There are numerous geysers and hot springs in and around the city. Many of these are in parks and reserves. Natural eruptions of steam, hot water, and mud occasionally occur in new locations. Nearby Waiotapu is also a popular place to visit, with many hot springs noted for their colorful appearance, in addition to the Lady Knox Geyser. Make sure you jot these things to do in New Zealand's North Island on your bucket list. Paihia. If you're interested in exploring the Bay of Islands, then Paihia is a great place to visit in New Zealand. Paihia is all about the small town feel, but it boasts an array of great hotels and recreational opportunities to appeal to travelers. If you are feeling adventurous and active, you can swim with dolphins or even go scuba diving to see the underwater shipwreck called the Rainbow Warrior. Back on dry land, make your way to Marsden Road for exceptional restaurants serving up an array of freshly caught seafood. Auckland. Known as the City of Sails, Auckland is the largest and most populated city in New Zealand. It is located on the North Island, and it is known for its vibrant culture and foodie landscape. For amazing views of this beautiful metropolis, climb the Auckland Harbour Bridge. If you are interested in learning more about the history and heritage of New Zealand, then be sure to check out the Auckland Domain, which is the city's oldest part. In the Auckland Domain, you'll find great exhibits of Maori and Pacific Island artifacts at the iconic Auckland Museum. Queenstown. Queenstown is one of the best places to visit in New Zealand when it comes to adrenaline-pumping attractions and a world-class skiing experience. Dubbed the adventure capital, there are plenty of thrilling Queenstown activities, from bungee jumping to whitewater rafting. Surrounded by the towering peaks of the Southern Alps and right on the banks of Deep Blue Lake Wakatipu, Queenstown is also an incredibly beautiful spot. One of the best ways to experience the scenery is on Lake Wakatipu itself. You can cycle around the lake's perimeter or set off on a cruise of the lake's magnificent waters. There is also vibrant nightlife with the town's small central area packed with bars and restaurants. In addition to adventure sports, Queenstown offers all the creature comforts with first-class hotels, spas, restaurants, galleries, and shops. It's also a great base for sightseeing trips to the central Otago region, where visitors can explore gold mining towns. Tongariro National Park. In the center of North Island and just a few kilometers from glittering Lake Taupo, New Zealand's largest lake, lies Tongariro National Park, a dual World Heritage Site due to its spectacular volcanic features and its importance to the Maori culture. The volcanic peaks of Tongariro, Ngauruho, and part of Ruapehu were gifted by Maori chief Te Heuheu Tokino IV in 1887 to the people of New Zealand to preserve this sacred land. One of the oldest national parks in the world, Tongariro is a land of dramatic beauty with towering volcanoes, turquoise lakes, arid plateaus, alpine meadows, and hot springs. A highlight of the park is the Tongariro Alpine Crossing, one of the most popular day walks in the country. Fun things to do here include camping, enjoying the park's many walks and hiking trails, and spending time in its interesting visitor center. Fiordland. One of the most scenic spots in New Zealand is the Fiordland National Park. Here, you can set off on incredible hikes, fish for trout, or cruise on the spectacular fjords in the southwestern corner of the South Island. Milford Sound is the biggest attraction in Fiordland, and it is a true fjord created by a glacier. On a cruise through Milford Sound, you can spot waterfalls, admire the sheer rock faces towering over the water, and even see wildlife like dolphins and penguins. Thank you for staying with us this far, lovely viewers. It's now time for an exciting bonus fact. Fiordland is part of the landscape that made up Peter Jackson's movie interpretation of Middle-earth for Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. Also, New Zealand broadcasted its first weather report in the Elvish language in 2012. Of course, they would take things seriously as the home to the Lord of the Rings movies. Is any of these stunning places on your bucket list? Comment down below and let us know if you've been to any of the places we just mentioned, and let us know all about it. If you enjoyed the content, uplift the channel by hitting like, subscribe, and also ring the YouTube bell to meet us again in the following video. Until next time.